Happy birthday, everyone, and welcome to the Happy Birthday Podcast with your hosts, Jackie and Dan, the #1 podcast on ApplePodcast.com, dedicated to the birthdays you know and love. So without further ado, take it away, Dan.
We're joined today by Dan. We're joined today by Dan's wonderful wife, Kathy.
What? What?
His mother said she knew Dan would be a wrestler the day they brought him home from the hospital.
What the hell?
Even as an infant, Dan refused to let his back even touch the ground. That's sort of an interesting statement. His coach quickly saw his unmatched intensity and gave Dan the keys to the gym so he could come. We're joined today by Dan.
I'd like to welcome aboard our new announcer, President Donald Trump. Sword, I'm sorry, you are fired. You have not been deemed efficient by Elon Musk. So you have been gone, and now Donald Trump is honoring me, and he's right.
Happy birthday, everyone.
Yes. My back never touched the ground. My front, maybe.
That's kind of an interesting statement.
Yeah, interesting.
He's reading it for the first time.
I don't.
What does that mean?
Full disclosure, I don't like Donald Trump, but I do always love the cold reads where he's like, oh, that's weird.
Al wrote this.
Yeah. Well, I don't agree with that. All right, good morning. You are listening to your favorite morning show, Happy Birthday Podcast, starring Dan the Wrestler.
We're joined today by Dan's wonderful wife, Kathy, and
she's not here right now, actually, but that's crazy.
That is crazy.
I don't know what else is. Yeah. We're going to also welcome aboard. Donald Trump is not going to welcome her aboard because she voted for, you can say it, Jackie, Obama. But Jackie Lambert is here, and her birthday is October 12th, 1996.
Yes.
And we're also joined in the booth by your favorite podcast producer, Baba Booey from Howard's Turn.
Nice.
And I am also apologizing because I am eating right now.
What you got?
And I'm almost done eating, and we will shout out what I'm eating. You know, I couldn't... What?
Weetabix?
No, I'm eating food. What's that?
It's like British food. It's like square.
Well,
you are onto something. I am eating what could be considered a traditional British food.
We had British food today. No way. We had full English breakfast today without the blood sausage.
Oh, my Lord.
I haven't eaten yet. I'm jealous.
You gotta...
I slept all day.
Wait, what? You're gonna have stomach grumblings on the microphone.
It's okay, I just chugged a Coca-Cola.
Shout out Coca-Cola. They are America's #1 soda. Pepsi has tried to overtake the mantle, but they will never. I actually had the opportunity from the food where I ordered the place where I ordered the food to have a drink with my food. The guy said, "You want a drink?" And I looked down at their assortment of cans, and they were Pepsi products. And I did want one. I did want a soda, but I looked at the Pepsi and I said, "No, I'm good." No disrespect. That's my Pepsi chonk. But what I am eating, Jackie, is not Weetabix. It is... Jackie, I'm not eating Weetabix. I'm eating fish and chips. So it kind of rhymes.
For breakfast, dude? You're eating fish and fries?
Yeah.
Fish.
I'm a madman. The cart is called...
It is Sunday.
The cart is... I walked in the rain to a food cart. Could my day be any more Portland?
That's
Maybe
cool. I wish I could walk to food.
Ice cream? Yeah?
Yeah, you
I
can.
can't eat ice cream for breakfast.
No, but you can walk... There's an ice cream place right by your house, Jackie.
Yeah, there's an ice cream place. Oh, I'm not recording.
That's okay.
You
don't have to.
I'll record this.
I mean, like breakfast, fish and chips trucks.
Yeah. Well, be the dream you want to
Bucks,
be the boy you want to see in the world. Be the boy you want to see in the world. I have a couple surprises for you guys.
No.
We're joined today by Dan's wonderful wife, Kathy, and
And here she is. Come on down, Kathy. You need to clean up the laundry. You need to wash the dishes. You need to be a better person. All right, get her
His
out of
coach
here.
quickly saw his unmatched intensity and gave Dan the keys to the gym so he could come.
I just ate my last piece of fish. I'm working on this.
His mother said she knew Dan would be a wrestler the day they brought him home from the hospital.
That's an interesting statement to say about a newborn baby. Sound like a wrestler, don't he? He's a very muscular infant. Throbbing veins.
You guys, I have great news on the Jason Statham front.
I have a question, though.
Okay.
I have a question.
Okay, what is it?
The chips, which are fries for this fish and chips, is crinkle cut, and I don't know if that's English style or not. What's your news, Jason?
They don't do
Ladies and gentlemen, last week.
What's the news, Jason Statham?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is our new segment. What's the news, Jason Statham? And on the Jason Statham front, last week the patrons got to hear the whole Jason Statham filmography. We went through it. We said yes or no. Actually, I didn't answer yes or no to any of them.
Yes.
If I had seen the movies. But
Let's talk about how many Jason Statham movies I have watched since last week.
check
And I did
another
this
one.
for you. I did this for you, patrons, not for me.
What'd you
So
watch?
let's go through the list. Since last week, I have watched The Mechanic, Blitz, Cellular, Revolver, Operation Fortune, Homefront, The One, Killer Elite, Chaos, Wild Card, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, Ghosts of Mars, War. I have watched all of those since last week we recorded. And I have great news of a new formula that I've invented for you, the listeners of the Happy Birthday podcast, so you personally can find out whether the movie you're watching is a Jason Statham movie or just a movie that Jason Statham is in. I've been getting a lot of emails of people asking me that. So what I did is I put together a spreadsheet, and we'll be going over that in the Patreon, and I'll be sharing that on the Patreon as well. The spreadsheet.
Happy birthday, Hans Osberger.
Yes. Jackie has had a little sneak peek of my spreadsheet, which I had a little problem with. I was getting one error. I had this formula worked out, but I was getting one problem with it where one movie that I did think personally was a Jason Statham movie, but was not coming up Jason Statham movie with the formula that I had constructed. It was not working out. But I fixed the formula. Was it yesterday, Jackie?
It was like Friday.
It was either way. A couple days ago, I fixed the formula. So the formula is fixed, and the spreadsheet does work, and it is a perfect key guide to a movie that if Jason Statham is in it, you can pull out the spreadsheet, and it will help you to figure out what kind of, if it is a Jason Statham movie or just a movie that Jason Statham is in.
I have a few thoughts I'd like to share on the microphone.
Okay.
Number one, thanks.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you.
Number two, can you please email Mr. Elon Musk and let him know that that's what you did this week to keep us in good standing, that you were efficient?
I will.
And third of all, I don't appreciate you lying to us about how many movies you watched this week. Because there's no way you watched that many movies, let alone Jason Statham movies this week.
I will say this. That's not how many movies I watched this week. I watched more movies than that this week. Those are just the movies with Jason Statham in them I watched this week. In addition to that, I also watched the movie The Gentleman, and I also watched the movie Mirror, Mirror.
Are you watching movies at work? Like,
No, I'm just watching them in my spare time.
do you sleep?
Yeah.
I watched one movie last year, and it was Horse Feathers, starring the Marx Brothers. And
I watched
it on my laptop.
Instead of watching, you
And I
guys
left
watch
the
all that
room during half
reality
of it.
TV. You guys watch the blind dating shows and all that kind of stuff. And chopped up, but instead of watching TV, I just flip on a movie and watch the whole thing. Eyeballs glued to the screen.
I actually came up with a new impression. Should I do it right now or should I do it later? Like
No,
when we're done?
please.
I could do it after we're done recording. Just
Immediately.
Okay. We're joined today by Dan.
his wonderful wife, Kathy. Fuck. All right. You freaking
Can I show
broke
you
it.
this beautiful pot that I got?
That actually.
Whoa.
Whoa, Jackie's holding up a big bag of weed, and then she just smoked the whole
No.
thing, and now her head's spinning
Ceramic
around. Her
pot.
eyes turned into
Yeah.
spiral. It's
Where'd
actually
you
a
get
beautiful.
that?
Whoa, it's bisexual color. It looked like an urn that you could put a dead person's ashes in.
Yeah.
Do you want to be crematoried when you get killed, Jackie?
No.
You want to be
Open
burnt?
casket nude.
I'll be there.
Spread eagle.
You know what you should do? You should do that. You should do nude, and then you should do like a sushi platter on you.
Oh, yeah.
Even as an infant, Dan refused to let his back even touch the ground. That's sort of an interesting statement.
What the hell is that
He
from?
does a little. Is it from the Elon Musk chainsaw party? Did you guys
No,
see that?
it's
Oh.
I had to,
Oh.
dude. I don't even know what it was. I had to look so far. It's really
that's not
hard
recent?
when you type in just like clip of Donald Trump saying the word Dan. Like
There should
search,
be a database for that.
Yeah.
right, but search engines don't work that way. And like
They
I
just
always
don't work
forget
anymore,
that.
period.
They don't work anymore, period, but they specifically don't work that way. So
No.
I had to pour through so much fucking shit
You'll
to.
get like, how to pronounce Dan, and then it's 10 recommended like Mr. Beast videos.
Well,
Recommend-
yeah, literally, that's all it is.
rink,
You type in Donald Trump says the word Dan, and then it's just the last 10 things that Donald Trump did in the news
I
that
do
are
like the-
unrelated to the word
Yeah.
Dan.
Folks, let's fix the search engines.
Fix
Oh,
the
guys.
goddamn internet.
Yesterday for an appetizer, I had something called Dan pot stickers.
Size me.
And
Oh.
they were covered in peanuts. How Josh is that? It was like both you guys in one pot sticker.
And you're a pot stinker because you smoke pot, Jackie.
I used to,
Did you quit?
probably like 6 months ago.
oh, you didn't tell us.
I was driving next to her in traffic yesterday, and she was so potted out she didn't even see me.
I forgot you guys have a Subaru.
Yes.
I just got a text message that said wave, and I was like, wave?
I was speeding up and slowing down directly parallel to their vehicle for like 2 minutes straight. Just like,
That's funny.
please notice me.
I
Please
noticed
notice
the
me.
vehicle, and also I was busy trying to get food out of my teeth with a scrap of paper I found in the glove box. So that's why I didn't see you.
She
Can I
was
ask
so
you?
potted out. She's like, I don't even know what's going on.
I was like, what? I was like, I'm driving, but I'm in the passenger seat.
She was. Zan was working the pedals, and she was reached over doing the wheel.
And you guys are going to the drive-through Chinese restaurant, and she was like, and then.
I didn't want
then-
to invade your
Wait.
privacy, but I was going to ask where the hell you were going.
PRF,
Oh,
Gladstone.
wow, that's a haul. And you made it in your home.
Can I ask
Yeah,
you-
dude, I'm so fucking tired. I haven't even cleaned the office yet. I slept all day.
Holy
That's
shit.
a big concert with a bunch of bands. Is that right?
Yes, and
Were
we
any-
played the 9:40 slot.
Paul Reed Festival.
Yeah. Did you?
Yes.
Were any of the other bands any good, or was your band the only good band?
Yes, unfortunately, so this goes Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and some of the best bands played Friday, Sunday, which is today. And I missed those because I had to work. But yes, my friends from Kalamazoo Petrillo, they played. They're great. They're women. You'd love it. And then some other bands that
I was
rock.
gonna do my impression. You guys said I should do it now. Do you want to hear it? Or should we guess
also,
which
there
celebrities
was
have a
cool
birthday?
band from Madison, Wisconsin there, and they blew up their amp head halfway through their set. That was pretty rock and roll. Everyone was like, listeners,
With,
I'm
like,
holding up two
Freaking
fingers.
with like dynamite as like a stunt.
No, it was an accident.
Jimi Hendrix used to do that. He put a big pack of dynamite on top of his amp, and it was connected to a wire that was connected to a
had a
box
big
with that big
plunger.
lever, and he would go, "All right," and then before he'd act like he was going to push down the lever. The people in the front row would like pull up the tarp, But then you'd say, wait a second, you'd take out a big Bowie knife and slash his forehead open
Baba
and
Booey.
pour LSD into it and tie a LSD rag around his head. And then he'd blow up the amplifier, it would explode everywhere, and then he'd be like, on an unplugged guitar.
That's freaking crazy, dude.
The great Jimi Hendrix. I do like when I can hear the Trump cadence of like the kid who's bad at reading out loud in school. Mm-hmm. Deciduous trees are noted for losing their leaves in the winter. Yeah, that's interesting.
Did you ever see that clip of Hendrix playing at the Newport Folk Festival when he went acoustic? He did his whole set on an acoustic cello.
What the hell?
And the electric purists were like...
Everyone screamed and booed.
And there's making a new movie about that, and Timothée Chalamet is playing the role of Jimi Hendrix, and he is going to wear some... Actually, he doesn't have to wear makeup. They're going to CGI different skin on Timothée Chalamet in the new movie, I'm a Voodoo Child, the Jimi Hendrix story. Starring Timothée Chalamet. Should I do my impression while we're talking about classic rock?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then we're going to guess which famous Jolly Good Fellows have a birthday today.
I really did
God.
watch every one of those movies
Birthday
that I
today.
listed. And if you don't believe me, fuck
I'm
off.
so sorry for my performance this afternoon. It's very low energy.
Jackie's crying.
Impression
I'm
now.
crying.
Okay. This is... Can I get some water first, for God's sake?
Yeah, here.
Oh.
Ew. Ew. I shouldn't be able to see your bottom teeth ever again on this chat. Never.
I'm going to slash your head open and pour LSD into it the way you're talking
Why
to
did
me.
you do that with your tongue?
I was drinking water. I lap it up.
Listeners, he was like,
I lap it up. My impression
wrap
is...
it up.
What's your favorite Jimi Hendrix song, Jackie?
Voodoo chili.
Are you ready for my
Mary,
impression?
Mary.
I don't even know if I can do it.
Yes.
I don't even know if I can do it now.
You can do it.
It's Paul McCartney, Sir Paul McCartney,
Mm-hmm.
at the Nuremberg trials.
Uh-oh.
We were just following orders, you know. Anyway, Jackie, a famous person birthday. Who? I don't hear anything.
I was just thinking.
Oh, you were head knocking like you were listening to Voodoo Chili by Stevie
I was
Ray. Cooking up my chili, my famous Voodoo Chili.
Helps me think of celebrities.
My chili
Walter
gets...
Cronkite.
Wow, you don't even know who that is, Jacqueline.
Yes, I
but
do.
You,
Walter Cronkite.
oh, you do.
I do.
Kind of sound like Trex Gremlin the way you said that. No, but you're on to something. Wait,
Okay.
I gotta give you the buzzer. Sorry, too much fried fish for breakfast.
God.
Why are we all eating English food?
So tired. I'm hungry.
We shouldn't be eating British food before we have to talk. Why do we all think to do
you know
that?
what sounds good right now?
Literally, why would we all do that?
All I want is ham and mustard.
Just like on a sandwich. Like a hot.
Go
ham
make
and
it.
mustard.
I analogized it.
I don't buy groceries anymore.
Big ass
Hold on.
bowl of spaghetti.
I kind of don't either. I'm doing that thing where it's like a lot of like condiments and sauces and chips, but no actual, fridge is full.
Yeah.
I can't eat none of it. Peppers.
I've had an
and-
open bowl of salsa in my fridge for 2 weeks. No lid. Plastic fork sitting in it. Just stinking everything up.
What the fuck?
You need to treat yourself better. What is that?
What
I
the
work
fuck
every
is
day at a
going
restaurant.
on?
My fridge is none of my business. My home fridge doesn't belong to me.
You're talking like the bear right now. He works a
Eat truffle fries
25-hour
breakfast
day at
every
the.
day.
He goes home and just eats week-old
Keep that
salsa
in.
out of an open deli
Bowl of
container.
salsa with a spoon.
It's like a cereal bowl and then a plastic disposable fork.
Passes
It's
out
really
for
bad.
20 minutes, then goes back to work.
I do have string cheese in my fridge, but it probably tastes
It is a
like soap,
man's
so-
birthday and an actor's birthday. And this person, I would not have remembered his name, but you might know his name. And he actually began as a child actor, but I didn't know that. But he was. And you know what? Do you know a lot of these actors started as child actors?
Do you
know who was it?
Oh, is it
Do you know Harry Shearer was a child actor?
I see his in my head. I see his head, his face, his body.
What kind of?
But I can't think of his name.
What kind of shape of head are we talking?
He's like a petite white man with blonde hair. He's gay in real life.
Are you talking about Patrick Neil Harris?
Yeah, Patrick Neil Harris.
No, this guy is not gay at all.
Okay.
Not even gay
Normal
at all.
guy.
Yeah, and he has been. Do you want some of the things he's been?
Sure.
He played Big Girl in Stay Cool. He played Meerkat Manor narrator in Alvin and the Chipmunks: The Squeakquel. He played Tekken Mastookmik in Boobathon.
Nice.
His filmography is even bigger than Jason Statham's, but I think he's more of like not a headliner, but more of a supporting role guy.
Okay.
He is part of a famous film franchise. What do you think about that? A film franchise that we talked about relatively recently on this very show.
Transporter?
But it's not Jason Statham.
No, it's not the Job franchise. It's not the Steal or Theft.
Oh God, I can't even think straight right now. Sorry.
Theft Gun.
Theft Gun.
His first name? No, what the franchise is very how would we say? Trixie?
You talking Lord of the Rings?
I'm talking Lord of the Rings.
And it's not Elijah Wood.
No. Who else is in the Lord of the Rings movies? I could
freaking Samwise Gamgee.
Yes, is that how you pronounce that? I was going to give you the character. I didn't know how to pronounce that first name.
From the Goonies.
Yes. Who the guy is?
Sean Astin.
Sean Astin!
Hell yeah, dude.
Bonus points if you can say whether I met this man and shook his hand, yes or no.
Yes.
Yes, I did. You got the
Really?
bonus point.
Thank you.
I'm going to guess. Can I guess a different level of question?
I know
here?
every man
Yeah.
with whom you have shooken hands.
Okay.
Cal Penn.
Yes.
Yes.
You get the bonus point. Did I meet Max Brooks?
Yes.
Yes, I did. Another bonus point for Dan.
I remember that.
Did I meet Jimmy Fallon?
No, you did
Same
not.
room, probably.
I did.
His mother said she knew Dan would be a wrestler the day they brought him home from the hospital.
So
His
shout
coach
out
quickly
English.
saw his unmatched intensity
Okay.
and gave Dan the keys to the gym so he could come.
They got good machines for that at the gym. They got the Dink Sonker.
Sonker.
Can you remember a few weeks ago, Jackie, we talked about Elijah Wood, who plays
Yes.
Bobo Baggins in The Fellowship of the Lord of the Rings. And in that episode, I revealed to all of you guys that I have been tasked with creating the official Lord of the Rings audio podcast adaptation.
Yes.
And you might remember, I played the first teaser episode of that. Honestly. You're so tired. You look so tired. I shouldn't have said that you look tired.
Someone said that to me yesterday, and it pissed me off so bad.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, you're not supposed to say that to a lady, even if
She
looks
goes, "You
tired."
look so tired." I was like, "Bitch, I am so tired. Get out of my face."
At least you were. You're like, I'm not at all.
I know. No, I'm great.
So, for honor of Sean Astin, and honest
You
honor
sound
of
like me. You sound very tired.
I am, but that's also how Donald Trump, when he says something wrong, he just says "and." I'm gonna start roasting Trump. Happy birthday podcast roast of Donald Trump. He's orange.
Yeah.
I thought I knew who the annoying orange was. I thought it was a YouTube thing. Apparently, it's Donald Trump. So, in honor and honest of Sean Astin's birthday, I thought I would share with you episode 2 of my
Hell yeah.
Lord of the Rings podcast. Now, again, I have not read the books, never seen the movies, never clicked a link, never read an article. I do not But I'm trying my best, and they want like 100 hours of content, and I'm trying my best. I'm just trying to kind of follow the lore as I know it. So, in episode 1 of my Lord of the Rings podcast, of the Happy Birthday podcast, I don't remember what episode that was. I think it was like 4 episodes ago or something like that. Check it out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, streaming, applepodcast.com. But what happened in that was Bobo and Dobby, I think, were summoned by Dumbledore to go get the ring from Gollum the Goblin, right?
Yes.
And they sang their Merry Hobbit song. They ate mushroom stew. They tickled each other's bellies. So as we rejoin our heroes, they are going to bed together in their little Hobbit cottage, and let's find out what happens to these guys.
You want me to play part 1 first?
If you can.
Okay.
And put an original sound on if you could too, so it sounds good and
Put it on.
crisp. Okay. And I know you know how to do that. I'm sorry, I shouldn't. Oh, there it is.
Oh, Bobo. 'Twas a dreadfully frightsy weekend, twasn't it? Fleeing the ice planet Hoth to rescue the ring from that nebbish little ghoul Gollum the Goblin. But we finally killed the little bugger, didn't we?
Ah, tut, Dobby. Shan't use the B word or Prime Minister Dumbledore will have you paddled for profanity, you fat little fuckwad. But yes, indeed, we've retrieved the big golden ring of Sauron, and we'll never hear from that horrible Gollum again.
Methinks not. Not after our chumsiest pal, Baby Jar Jar, pushed him off the peak of Mount Planet Hoth.
Yes, Gollum is dead. Now it's time to turn in, Dobby. Blow out that watchman's candle and cozy that heaping gut of yours up to my chilly little butt cheeks, won't you?
Whoever could that be knocking upon our cottage door at this hour of midnights?
It must be Prime Minister Dumbledore here to dole out your punishment for uttering the B-U-G-G-E-R word. Go take your lumps, you rotund rascal.
Good evening, Oh! You're not Dumbledore.
No! I am a door-to-door salesman, working me way through Hobbit College. I'm selling a super-duper, extra-deluxe gold ring cleaning kit. Would you happen to have any, precious rings around your cottage that I could use to demonstrate?
Oh, yes, I've got just the one. Hold on. Now, where is it? That's me soup ladle. That's me diaper. That's me... Oh, found it. Here we go. Here you are. Here's the ring. Do your stuff, door-to-door salesman.
My precious!
Gollum! But I thought you met your maker when Baby Jar Jar shoved you down the Planet Hoth chasm.
Well, you see, it's a simple, Dobby. I didn't. Goodbye now!
Bobo! Bobo, wake up, Bobo! That wasn't Dumbledore. It wasn't even a door-to-door salesman, it was Gollum, and somehow he's once again absconded with the golden ring.
Dobby, I won't hear of it. Me belly's filled to the brim with hot mushroom stew, and I have to work in the morning. I am not getting out of this hobbit bed. It is time for you to prove yourself to be the Lord of the Rings. Go forth, Dobby, fast as your thick little thighs can carry you.
Gollum! Gollum! Come out, wherever you are! Gollum! Oh! Is that you, Samwise?
Oh, no, I'm not Samwise, you know. Just because we share the same birthday doesn't mean we're the same, you know, even though we really are all the same and all one, you know, and life flows on within you and...
You know, I may look a dumsy half-wit, but I think I could guess who you are, you jolly good fellow.
Well, I don't want you to guess who I am, you know. I want, you over there, Jacqueline 12 October. Do you know whose birthday it is that I have today?
Wow, Jackie! Who is this extra jolly good fellow that Dobby found in the woods who has a birthday today? Born in 1943 and is sadly no longer with us.
Not Ringo Starr?
Not Ringo Starr, British musician though. He owned
John Lemon?
Close. He was friends with those guys, and he was known for playing a Gretsch country gentleman guitar. Sometimes.
George Harrelson.
You got it. Wow.
This is meta as fuck, dude. How'd you do that?
Part 2.
Also,
please.
how'd you get Tom Bombadil to voice the door-to-door salesman? That's incredible.
You got it. Is part 2 going?
No.
Oh, part 2.
You want me to
please.
start it now?
Yes, please, if you could.
Okay.
Wow! Sir George Harrison, late of the Traveling Wilburys and the Beatles.
Yeah, and I just wrote a song too. Here come hobbits, doo-doo-doo. Here come hobbits, and I say I love them. Little hobbit, it's been a long cold year on Mordor. Little hobbit, Gollum shan't steal that ring no more. Here come hobbits, doo-doo-doo. Here come hobbits.
Silence!
Dumbledore. So sorry, Dumbledore. We won't be so songsy, Dumbledore. So
Why are you all gaily singing about without me? Hit it, George Harrison. And Dobby, keep the beat on that fat little tummy of yours, why don't you? Here come the hobbits. Doodle. Here come the hobbits. And I say, go. Oh, yeah. Hobbity, hobbit, 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 hobbity, hobbit, hobbits, me and you.
Yeah, and I'll help you find the ring, Dobby. Hop into me yellow submarine and we'll go get the ring back, you know.
Wow.
Incredible.
So we'll
Very
find
nice.
out what happens later. Whenever there's another Lord of the Rings birthday, we'll hear what the thrilling conclusion. Can George Harrison help Dobby find the ring again?
And you've never listened to the other audiobooks.
Not a pinch. No.
I find that hard to believe.
Well, I've known people that have.
Yeah, it's just the accuracy is impeccable. Spot on. It's exactly what it's like.
We'll be right back. Oh, shout out. I don't want to spoil the illusion, but listeners should know that wasn't George Harrison. That was actually me playing guitar.
Very good.
Not bad, huh? Not bad.
Beautiful.
And then the little descending do 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 do. I figured that out by ear. Okay. I didn't even have to look up tabs for it.
Oh.
You're a professional musician.
And I'm gonna guess that today is the birthday of professional musician Maroon 5.
No. The band?
Mark Maroon 5.
Adam Levine.
Well, yeah, he's Maroon 5.
Yes. You got it.
All right. And he is coming down the stairs right now.
Happy birthday,
Adam,
everyone.
Oh. No, Jackie, that can't be. But it's Adam Levine and Adam Devine.
Divine.
Okay. That's what I was wondering. So thank you. Can you make
Both
a spreadsheet for me?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll do a Workaholics Maroon 5. What's the one with the two circles?
Venn diagram.
Venn.
I love Venn
Happy
diagrams.
birthday, Venn diagram. So tired.
So it is Adam Levine's birthday?
No.
Okay. That's okay. How close am I with Maroon 5?
So far away.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if it's not, I'm going to try to go as far afield as Adam Levine as I can.
You'd be closer if you guessed the Baboon 5. Or Buffoon 5.
Okay. Thank you for that clue.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to guess it is Monkey. monkey? Just general monkeys?
It is not the birthday of every monkey, no.
Okay. Is it?
We're talking February 25th.
At some point, can we get the Donald Trump thing with the monkey screeching in the back? February 25th, so kind of like Christmas, but in February.
Yeah.
And then we should do Christmas every month. Oh my God, you guys. Stuff my stocking.
This is
Jackie,
a man.
I don't mean to get distracted, but is that a box of blank tape cassettes behind you?
No.
Oh. This is a man, so it's not that far from Adam Levine. Go ahead, give me a clue.
Okay, this
I'm on my
man
phone though, so just
that-
try to.
Okay, well.
Well, you can talk.
You have said his name twice so far in this episode.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
Can I get another soda? I'm so tired.
Shut up.
I have to do it. I'm so tired.
You're such a copier.
So we're gonna say not. Wait, baboon?
No, don't listen to him.
Okay. What year did you say they were born?
01.
2001.
No.
Wait, I said this person's name twice already?
Yes.
1901?
Uh-huh.
Wait a minute. It's not, is it?
It is.
Is it the Z-Man's birthday? Big Daddy Zepp?
Zeppo Mark.
Zeppo
Yeah, dude. It is. And I think you knew. I feel like you probably knew that.
I did not, but I did surmise from the birth year.
Yeah.
Zeppo! 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 Wow, my favorite Marx brother, and he honestly might be my favorite because he does not make jokes. The other ones clown around
Yeah,
so
it
much.
sounds like they were really mean to him. I just
Yes.
did a little bit of Wikipedia article reading, and they were like, "We're funny without him. He just
Yeah.
fixes the family car for us."
And they also paid him less, but he was also an asshole. So there's
Okay.
that. But I want to sit
And-
down and learn more about Zeppo Marx, and that's I've been saying that since before I was born.
And I know that you pretty much know all there is to know. So I thought it would be nice if he joined us and we could ask him some questions ourselves. What do you think about that?
I think that you must be potted up right now because Jackie, Zeppo Marx died many years ago.
Well, what I
In
do
Frank
have
Sinatra's
is
pool house.
some of his silent film footage. My shit's echoing so
It's
bad. I
not-
feel like
well,
I'm in a. So he was a
keep going.
silent film actor, and he would
Well,
also do
he wasn't
silent
appeared-
interviews as well. So we have video footage that I'll pull up right now, as you can see here. And Dan, I thought it would be fun if I played the part of the interviewer, and then you could tell the audience kind of what he's doing in the video to respond to the questions.
I can be your Zeppo translator, sure. I
Yeah.
take issue with the stuff you're saying about silent films, but we can address that off mic.
Why?
Because it's not true. All the Marx Brothers films are sound films.
Paul said they were all silent films.
I know.
There
He's
are
been saying that
silent
since
films.
episode 1, but he's wrong. They made a silent film that was not released. It was, or maybe it was, I don't remember, but it was like a dud. But all the movies that people know them from are what we call talkies, Jackie.
But the sound that he's talking about was added in the
No, it
theater.
wasn't.
All
Yeah, they
silent
did have
films.
like a live
When you'd
piano
go see
player.
a silent film, they added
That's so
Soundbox music in the theater that was operated by a big
What does that
crank.
What is
It was
sound?
like, But the film had no sound. There were no microphones.
Yeah, they didn't have that yet. Bluetooth or 2B. Zeppo, thank you for joining us today. I'd like to start off by asking you about some of your films that you're most known for, including Duck Soup, Monkey Business, and Marm and Clamp. If you were to put
What was that last
these Marm and Clamp,
Armor clamp.
if you were to put these 3 videos on a spreadsheet, which boxes would they all tick?
Okay, he kind of hung his head and looked off screen, and then his brother Groucho ran in and made 100 jokes. Pushed him out of the way and made 100 jokes.
Very telling.
Yeah. So I guess we'll never know.
Zeppo, you had multiple older brothers, Chico, Harpo, Groucho, Gummo, and your uncle, Al. What was that all about? What was it like growing up the youngest, being told you're not funny, having to do all the auto mechanic work on the family car, and just generally ending up turning out to be the asshole brother, not the funny brother? What was that like?
That is funny to have someone in your band just because they can fix the car.
I wish I had that, dude. That's the only reason I wish I had a dad. Literally.
Yeah. Okay. So Zeppo put down his monkey wrench, which is another Marx Brothers movie, monkey wrench, and got out from the hood of the car, and he's wearing greased overalls, and he's thinking about the question, but then his brother Harpo runs in and honks two bicycle horns right in his ears. And then mimes around for 20 minutes and makes everyone laugh. He's wearing a top hat as well.
Zeppo, in your film Monkey Business, this took place on an ocean liner.
That's true.
Bound for America.
You did
now,
do
there was
some
4
research.
stowaways hidden in wooden barrels in the ship's cargo hold. What was that all about? Who decided to put the stowaways in there for the film? Were these real stowaways, and were they women, and what did you do to the women?
You're a good interviewer. That was a multi-layered question. Zeppo his eyes darted from left to right, and he's standing in that wooden barrel, and he just hunkered down in the wooden barrel and put the lid on top and screwed it tight. And then Groucho popped out of another barrel and kicked it over the one that Zeppo was in and makes 200 jokes. And they're all misogynistic jokes about bigger women.
Zeppo, when you were a younger man, you got cucked by Frank Sinatra. He stole and fucked your wife, you got lung cancer, and then you had to move into his garden house so he could take care of you. How did your training in both the fields of acting and mechanics help you through that scenario?
I'm going to search Zeppo Cuck on triplexvideos.com later. What was the question? How did it help him train for that?
Yeah.
We see on the screen Zeppo is laying in, it looks like an army cot in a kind of garden shed, and he coughed blood into a handkerchief. And then rolled over and went to sleep forever.
Duck Soup is a 1933 film.
It's the last one he was in.
Thank you.
It was.
What was it like working with your brothers on this final film, and who makes the best duck soup in your family?
Zeppo just kind of hung his head down again and says, well, and then Chico runs in and says, I'll tell you about the duck soup. How you gonna duck at the soup if the soup are gonna duck at you?
And on that note, in 1990, the Library of Congress deemed duck soup culturally, historically, and aesthetically significant and preserved it for the National Film Registry. Which scene in Duck Soup do you think really codified that decision?
The scene, Zeppo is saying he thinks it's the scene where he is sitting next to his brother Groucho, because he plays the role of Groucho's secretary, and Groucho is standing at a table full of foreign dignitaries giving a speech that is full of puns and malapropisms and over 100 jokes, and Zeppo is sitting next to him taking notes, and you can see him for a few seconds, but the camera just kind of trucks in and leaves him out of the frame for most of the scene. And Zeppo says that's probably the scene that codified that made the Library of Congress want to put that on tape forever so it could be saved on tape, and has that shelf in the library where people can know that it's aesthetically significant.
Zeppo, in your Wikipedia article, you are credited with something called Marm and Clamp. When we follow the hyperlink from Marm and Clamp, that takes us to the article for the Marm and Clamp, which is a heavy-duty band clamp that allows 2 cylindrical objects to be clamped together end to end with a ring clamp.
Is your band on band? Oh shit! You know what I was trying to say.
Band clamp.
Sorry, too much fried fish for breakfast.
Did you invent this?
You ever get tongue-tied because you eat too much fried
The Marmot clamp was first produced by Herbert Marx, best known by his stage name Zeppo Marx. So you invented the Marmot clamp.
Is that the question?
U.S. military used Marmot clamps to transport the atomic bombs used at the end of the Second World War. Does that make you responsible for what happened in World War II?
For once, he's speaking up loud and proud and says, "Yes, sir," and I would do it all over again. And then he says some things about the Japanese people that I'm not going to repeat.
All right, Zeppo, thank you for joining us today, posthumously, and thank you for the Marmot clamp.
And then Jackie just got shoved out of the way by Groucho Marx, and he made 500 jokes into the microphone. And Groucho Marx is now the new co-host of the Happy Birthday Podcast with me, Dan, and Donald Trump.
We're joined today by Dan.
Ever since we started this damn comedy show, I have been dreaming of the day we would celebrate not just the death, but the birth of Zeppo Marx. And I'm happy now that we did. And I'm not joking when I say that I think he's my favorite member of that troupe, because the other ones are just joking around, miming around, making puns, wearing weird costumes. And then there's one other guy who is Zeppo, who's just kind of wearing normal clothes and doesn't do anything. And I think that's kind of cool.
I think it's kind of cool that their parents were named Frenchie and Minnie, which are both kinds of dogs.
That's ironic.
Oh, can I read something really quick from the Zeppo article?
Yes, please, go on. That's crazy that he invented a clamp that they used for the bomb.
Zeppo married Barbara Blakely, a Methodist. In her book, Lady Blue Eyes, she wrote that Zeppo never forced her to convert to Judaism, but that he told her that she became Jewish by injection.
Mm-hmm. I remember that.
Yeah. Well, people say he was the funniest one off camera, and that is the grossest thing I've ever heard.
Penile.
It makes me think about his penis injecting her with Judaism.
Just come.
Are you listening, listeners? You're probably not, but if you are, you do know that right now we are joined. Good morning, also, Jordan. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
And we have a guest on this show that we do every day called the Happy Birthday Podcast, and his name is Jordan. You have joined us once before. I want to say it was even like a couple of years ago at this point. It was delightful. And Jordan is here. Jordan's wearing a hat also. So let's talk a little bit about that. What's going on, Jordan?
Hi, guys. Hi, team. Dan, Jackie, Paul.
What's up with the hat?
I'm sorry?
What's going on with your you're wearing? Am I wrong? Are you wearing a hat right now?
Oh, yeah.
What did you think I said? Rat? Cat?
No, it's just people. Most of the people like around me are used to it by now. They just don't kind of acknowledge it.
Right.
Well, I'm not around you. I only
I know,
on the internet. And I don't mean like it's bad. I just want to know. I want listeners are probably wondering what is going on.
Yeah, it's my good luck hat.
Nice.
And I've had it on since 2025 started, January 1st, and it's just been good luck for everybody around. I feel like this year since I've had it on.
Well, thank you for wearing that. Do not take it off, because I'm seeing
Are you guys not having a good time this year?
I've been having a bad time, but a lot of luck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, yeah, keep it on. It seems to be yielding good results.
I think
nationwide, at least.
In the world, it feels like. And I feel like I can't take it off.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I'd leave that thing on.
It's really comfortable, too. It just feels real good. That's what I did. When you said it, I forgot. It just hasn't came off.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of probably like, at this point, if you're not taking it off, it's probably starting to kind of fuse a little bit with the scalp, maybe.
It's a little sweaty in there, but
where can listeners find their own lucky hat, or is it just you thing?
I mean, I found it on the street. Anyone can find. You can find the hat anywhere.
Nice. That is.
I was gonna say it looks like a street hat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was more like on the curb than the street. So somebody, it looks like they tried to get rid of it, but
one of my top pet peeves is when I go outside on a blustery day with a big hat on and the wind picks up and blows it off, and I'm like running around with my arms flailing around going, oh no, and then it lands on the curb and someone picks it up and it's their lucky hat.
Well, I don't go outside too often, so
I didn't think so.
Yeah.
It's bad
I
luck.
don't really have that problem, but whatever. I guess I can relate.
Well, that's good. Because relatability is what we're going for here today on the Happy Birthday Podcast. And we're going to have you guess some things and give you an opportunity to win even more hats.
You guys know, and the last time there was a prize given, right? There was supposed to be some kind of prize for winning or some kind of card sent.
There was a
I think it was a brick of gold or iPods. I forget how long ago that was.
Well, I'm pretty sure my neighbor stole the iPads because I saw them in the mail or whatever the fuck they were, iPads or iPods.
Yeah, the same thing. They do the same thing.
It was a briefcase of iPads.
That's when I stopped. Yeah, that's when I stopped going outside.
Well, you didn't have the hat back then, so you can't blame that on us.
Yeah,
that's true. If I would have had it.
Before we get into that, can I ask you no, don't leave. Where are you going? Our guest just left.
Hey,
he didn't leave,
listeners.
ladies and gentlemen. Say it.
Jordan's holding up a big whiteboard. It says HBD.
I'm gonna take a screenshot. I'm taking a screenshot.
I like
I'm doing
that
it
because I don't know if you saw last week's episode, but
Yay.
I did. I have it right here.
Well, didn't see, but listen to.
It's a whiteboard. So I was
Whoa,
doing
whiteboard
that.
wars.
I was doing that as well. Yes.
Why do you have just a rectangle drawn on your whiteboard?
That was where I put the letters that you guessed for Wheel of Fortune. I just left it there for sentimentality.
I thought you were practicing rectangles.
I practiced that too.
Before we get any more thoughts out, Paul, can I ask you not a question, but a favor and a question?
Yes.
Can we get that? Can we tackle the bowl of spaghetti problem?
You want me to play that clip?
Well, I'd like to Jordan a chance to respond to
Yeah,
this.
he should weigh in, I think.
I've been
Jordan,
listening.
did you watch the O.J. Simpson Netflix special?
Oh, truly one of my favorite super cuts that ever existed is every time David Schwimmer calls him Juice.
Oh, that's the
a,
old one though.
Oh, there's a new one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
there was one that came
about?
out. There's one that came out about a month ago.
Oh.
No, I don't get out of the house or consume outside media, but go ahead.
I would like to add if someone did a super cut of the David Schwimmer from The People versus O.J. Simpson saying juice every time, someone should try to find a clip of him as Ross on Friends saying juice and just throw that in there because he probably said it at some point, right? There's probably some. Yeah,
sure.
It's the 90s. People were saying juice. People were drinking juice. Anyway, yeah, let's get this. This is from the O.J. Documentary, rockumentary, I guess.
Well, we'll see if I can do it without dog barking, but you might just have to endure it with barking dog.
I like the dog barks.
Okay.
Yeah,
I analogized it to big ass bowl of spaghetti. You're given a big bowl of spaghetti to eat, and you start eating that big ass bowl of spaghetti, and all of a sudden, as you're eating, you come across a roach in that spaghetti. What? There's a roach in this big ass bowl of spaghetti. Now, do you continue eating that spaghetti? Or do you throw out the entire bowl because the spaghetti has now been tainted?
you guys got to cut that tainted part out and just drop it after you say something. Tainted!
Tainted!
Do you think that guy nailed that in one take?
I get it.
Yeah.
If I was the judge, I'd say innocent.
Yeah.
Your Honor, it's just one roach in a big ass bowl of spaghetti. So I guess the question is, Jordan.
Yes or no?
Yeah. Yes or no, frankly.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm a yes man.
Yeah.
That's yes to discard the spaghetti?
Oh, so sorry. Eat that spaghetti.
Okay,
eat
okay,
that.
thank you. Okay.
I think that's what we all said.
Yeah. That's just
Yeah,
a bug.
because it would be wasteful.
Even if there's like eggs, whatever.
What would be? No, I think it was disrespectful.
If it was
is that what
if
it
it was
was?
a
It would be
creamy-
disrespectful to the server.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. If it was a creamy spaghetti, I think it's a little different.
True.
Yeah.
It seems like the acidity of the tomato sauce would like kill the roach germs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if it's a cream sauce, you don't know what's going on in there, even
I don't
under the
trust-
best of conditions. Yeah.
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 I don't trust the cream sauce at all.
If you know what I mean, and then I'm winking. If you know what I mean.
Listeners,
But
Dan
let's
is
not
loudly
go-
winking on the mic.
Hold on, I can wink on the mic. Hold on a second.
No,
Hold
I
on.
don't like when you do that. Oh God, pink guy.
Ow.
Yeah.
That hurt. So, yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm really happy you found that, Paula, because I could just this podcast. Maybe we should just post that clip every week, and that's the only
I'd like to get the raw clip from Netflix, but
bowl of spaghetti.
I think that's hard.
Netflix-
I think you should hard turn. You should become the big ass bowl. Podcast.
BABOSP.
Easy.
Yes.
Babasp.
I'm fine with that.
At least one episode.
Yeah, no one would notice. I could, yeah. I mean, we could
Also,
just
you
change
guys-
the.
If you just loop that clip and then overlay us like giggling and farting,
Yeah.
it would be indistinguishable
thing.
from.
Yeah.
I'm a consumer of the HBD podcast in many ways. You know, I listen, I watch the clips.
God
Thank
bless.
you.
Try to be
Thank
active.
you.
Just a quick note for you guys. I love that all of you have your speaker as almost covering your face as possible. Paul and
Yes.
Dan,
Yes.
you're doing a great job. But Paul and Jackie,
Well,
It's intentional.
First-
We got fat as shit, dude. Like,
We're aging
yeah,
there's
We're
not a limit
aging.
to being fat.
and
true.
we're widening.
yeah.
We're expanding, frankly. As the podcast grows, so do we.
My
As
mom,
people.
my mom is the lady on 500. What is it? My 500-pound life.
Tammy,
That's
that's your
Oh.
mom? Hell yeah, dude.
She rocks.
She does rock.
We
Yeah.
both like Diet Pepsi.
It's really good. I found if I do this just like this, I don't have to even wear my hat on the podcast. Because you can't even tell I'm bald like this. I could have
Yeah,
full hair on.
if you see
behind
Paul
this. You
without
don't
the
even
hat,
know.
it's really disgusting because he has a receding hairline and
Yeah.
it's hard to look at.
Yeah.
People
That
don't
is
like.
fucking, that's
yeah.
fucking gross.
You
Sorry.
can see some of like
could-
his.
This could be a
Head.
newscaster behind here, you know, and
I
not
don't-
a disgusting Jason Statham like man behind the mic.
Oh, there's hats. Although, like I said earlier, there's hats everywhere. You can find a new one.
I need to start looking.
I should do a
Wanna-
hat. Maybe
You
this
have
is
a-
my hat.
Jackie,
Paul
you could
literally
go
had a
hat.
hat that you wore for every day for 20 fucking years. That orange hat. Where is it?
He burned it.
I burned it, but I have a new one.
On purpose or?
I have a black hat now. It's even cooler.
Ooh, dark
Oh.
Paul. Very nice.
Yeah, dark
Um,
hat.
I have other hats if we want to. I'm a little nervous to take this one off.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. You could put other hats on top, but I wouldn't move that one.
Speaking of orange
We're all
hat,
in
Paul,
flip-
I actually
that's
took this picture the other day because
Wow.
it.
Oh
looks-
my god!
I know. I was like, is he back?
Wow,
But-
that really is exactly what I used to look
He's
like.
just a different guy.
Yeah,
cool.
That is
that
great
really-
audio content. Thank you.
Yeah.
that is. I did say out loud that she's holding up a picture of a man who does look like what I used to look like.
Yeah.
About
That
10
guy
years
who
ago.
looks like what I used to look like. That Goatsy song. Remember that?
Let's see. Yeah, I love him.
Yes.
I saw some
Somebody-
guy.
Somebody who I used to look like.
Or a guy that looks like how I used to look like, and that's what he looks like now. My friend took a picture from 50 feet away, and she texted to me, and I was like, yeah, it kind of looks like what I used to look like.
Yes, my jam.
Are they a Mormon? A Gautier?
Is that Mormon? Jackie's a Mormon. Do you know
Or
that?
not.
That was
Yeah.
What the hell?
Quaker.
Not
I'm kidding,
Quaker.
What
You guys-
are you
I learned
then?
about Quakers the other day, and it was really interesting.
They're good
Um,
people.
What are
Yeah,
they
they're
doing?
really cool.
Very chill,
Yeah.
but also they have do you know about their like moment of being able to speak? Like when people, you can just
Oh.
if you have a thought in the Mormon church and somebody you have a moment of silence, but sometimes if you have such an overwhelming thought, you're allowed to scream it out.
I like that.
Oh, that's
And
great.
I would just love to just have a recording of every screamed thought in a Quaker church, just sit there for it to be the recorder.
Yeah.
Is sitting there and then is all quaking, pun intended.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden goes, big ass bowl of spaghetti!
Yeah.
There's a roach in the spaghetti!
Love that.
We should all go and do it.
Okay.
We'll all go and have the same thought. It's the bowl of spaghetti. we all one by one recite it.
That might start a whole new religion. Tainted!
Tainted.
Flying spaghetti. It's the flying spaghetti monster with roach and or question mark.
Yeah, it's their new branch.
What else did I want to say? Help me out here. I'm
Guess
sleepy.
whose birthday? Celebrity birthday is?
Oh,
okay. Let me.
No, I actually have a really good one. If you want to guess, Jordan.
Yes. Okay. Just cold.
Sure, let's get a raw guess.
Vladimir Putin.
No, I'm so sorry.
Huh?
This,
He's my favorite.
Not too far off, I guess.
He's a
This
good
is
one.
an American stand-up comedian born on this day, February 25th in 1965.
Okay. Keep going.
Well,
Another guess.
I can give you a couple hints, or you can guess.
Okay. Did this? Oh, actually, give me some hints.
Okay. Known for nowadays he looks really scary. He looks weird. I don't want to be mean.
No, it's okay.
The way his head and body look is really weird.
The way that people talk about my mom on television is disgusting. So whatever.
Yes. Yeah, it's
whatever
kind of
way
like
you-
that.
Oh, I actually meant to say I heard there's a British version of My 500-Pound Life, but it's just about someone that doesn't have that much money. I wanted to say that.
That's good.
Yeah. You can use that. You can use that on your podcast, Jackie.
Thank you. I will.
60-year-old comedian then?
60. Damn, that's crazy. He's known for like his hair, I guess I'll say. That's a giveaway.
Is he known for jerking off in front of other comedians?
I don't know if he's known for that, but I wouldn't be surprised at all if he does do that.
Didn't Gallagher used to do that at the end of his shows? I'm sorry. That's why people had the tarp.
Put the big tarp up.
It would be. I think another thing we should all do as a group. I think it'd be fun to go to a Louis show and bring a tarp.
Yeah.
Who's
show
gonna
up
do
in
it? He's gonna do it.
Yeah. Just getting ready.
Yeah. I figured I'm going to be at the meet and greet later, so it's going to be a 50-50 chance that I'm in a splash zone.
Yeah, baby.
Jerry Steinfeld.
No, he is named after the vegetable for which his hair resembles most. I think that's why they call him that.
I'm stumped.
Think of like a root vegetable,
Mm-hmm.
and then think of a guy whose hair is the same color as it.
Potato.
It's not potato. It's not rutabaga.
Pumpkin ball.
It's not. Although he
Happy
is
birthday,
funny.
Pumpkin ball.
Pumpkin ball, baby.
Rutabaga Ron.
Oh, is it Mr. Top?
It is Mr. Top. First name of
Carrot.
Carrot Top.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Happy
Remember he
birthday,
used to do
kid.
those commercials for collect call companies? That was so funny.
Carrot Top did?
Oh yeah.
He did.
10 10
Dial CALL. Oh, it was 10.
1-800. Yeah. CARROT. T.
Yes, Paul.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly. Thank you.
Yeah.
No, I liked those commercials, but bonus point, who else of that era also did payphone call commercials
Ooh.
that I liked a lot, who was a celebrity, who was a tough guy?
Carrot Top is 60? Sorry.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy.
I'm
That's
sorry,
what
too.
I was
Holy shit.
Life comes at you fast. I thought Garrett Top was like 25 years old. But he's scary looking now. Isn't he like really strong?
Garrett Top. Yeah, he's like roided out. And he's got dreads.
Oh, he's alpha. He's alpha now.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
super alpha.
Yeah. It's because Suge Knight hung him off that balcony or whatever.
Whoa.
All right.
All right, so my guess for the other person that did the voices is Blanket.
Oh no, Mr. T used to do 220 commercials
That's
or whatever.
right.
Or
Mr.
CALLATT.
Oh.
Remember? I just wanted
I
to
was thinking, who is the 7-Up guy from Mad TV? What was that
Orlando
guy's name?
Jones.
Yeah, I
think
thought
you guys
that's
are
who you
wrong.
were
It's
thinking
Blanket.
of.
What?
I could see you loving him.
Blanket.
Blanket Jackson.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. We can look it up, but I'm pretty sure you got whatever you.
No,
website
I'm gonna trust the man with the lucky hat.
Done it twice. Sorry,
always
I'm
wise.
crashing out.
I am. I'll tell
I'm
a
too.
celebrity story. I am friends with Randy Jackson's son,
Ooh,
Ooh.
and guess what his name is?
Randy.
Jordan Jackson.
Comforter.
Jordan Jackson?
His name is Jordan Jackson. They have the same name.
Wow.
Jordan Jackson. Shouldn't it be Jordan, Randy's son?
Yeah, that's his
good.
name.
Shut up, Jackie.
Stop.
I have a celebrity birthday I remembered about.
Oh,
Oh,
Which one should I do though? Or I have a really good clue, but this doesn't matter for if people are listening to this. Just doesn't matter. Just in general, if people are listening to this, it doesn't matter. But this is a famous person from TV, born in the year, I don't know because I don't have it in front of me, but listeners won't know. But the person that I'm thinking of has had glasses that look a lot like the glasses Jackie's wearing right now.
they're pink and square.
From work.
Amy Sedaris.
No, less related to David Sedaris, but she's a talk show host, one of the like trashy daytime talk show hosts.
Goals.
Ricky Stenicki.
Ricky Gervais, you got it. Remember his daytime talk show where he'd have people on that believed in God, and he'd be like, "You really believe that?"
Yeah, Ricky.
Yeah.
Let's get him back in the. Is he doing stuff?
Get him back in the White House.
Where he belongs.
You really believe it? A little man in the sky. Sorry, we're God first here. I don't put up with that crap. No, who are we talking about, Jackie? Or
Ricky Lake?
Ricky Lake.
No.
Maury.
No.
Shit.
But I
He
like-
doesn't wear glasses.
I don't
No,
know.
but this is a woman, girl.
That was
Let
when
me
he
pull-
reads the cards. He puts them on, literally, I think.
Oh, that is
Oh,
true.
nice.
Yeah. Skunked again, Jackie. You don't know shit.
Sorry. I can go.
Yeah, get out of here.
Is there
Oh my
another-
God, she's 89 years old. That's disgusting. But she looks.
Oh, is she horny?
They always are, dude. It's
Yeah.
scary.
Is she horny?
Who's the Dr. Ruth?
No. I didn't know she was that old. She didn't look that old when she was younger.
Oprah.
For TV show 1983 to 2002. Married and divorced.
Lesbian?
We're looking. This is a 3-namer.
Oh.
Shares a last name with a Ninja
Oh.
Turtle. I want to
Yeah,
say.
I know.
June Diane Raphael.
Really close.
Shout out! You're so close. But try to think of the first name as the same first name as I don't know what, and then her middle name would be an abbreviation of my older sister's name.
Easy.
Should be easy for you.
Layup.
Paul F. Tompkins.
Paul F. Tompkins from Who Made These Movies? And are you friends with him at all? You work in show business, right?
That's my cousin.
Nice.
Damn, dude.
You are famous.
Yeah. But we're looking. I'm sorry, I have to reject the cash prize. I'm going to tell you it was Sally Jesse Raphael. Sally Jesse Raphael. I'm so sorry.
This is maybe. I think I've maybe heard that before. I was gonna say this might be the first time I've ever heard her name in my life.
It's not. It's not.
You promise?
Yeah, I promise you. That isn't.
All right.
You're telling fibs and tall tales, and I don't appreciate it.
What was her show like?
What was her show like?
It's like investigative journalism.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, it was like teen pregnancies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they would be like, have chubby children come out, and it's like, I can't. My son won't stop eating cake, and he's huge.
Yeah.
And then the audience would get up and be like, that kid needs to put down the fork and pick up. I don't know what.
Forklift.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
for sure.
you.
Pick up the controls to the forklift and start getting a job working in a warehouse.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Lose some
good
weight,
union
fat
job with
ass.
good benefits.
I always want to drive a forklift, but I'm too
Dumb.
I'm too on drugs.
Oh.
Yeah.
I do.
I really don't want to
pills.
get up on one of those things. Someone
Right.
just yells at me.
Yeah.
Listeners, Jordan's not going to be giving out his address, but you can DM us if you want to send some clean urine, and we can get Jordan on that
Ooh,
forklift.
yes.
But is there anyone listening to this that isn't currently on drugs? I don't know.
You know, I've ridden on the front of about probably 30 forklifts.
No,
but I've
you
never,
have not.
I'm not even kidding,
40?
but I've never driven one. But I've ridden on them.
That's
What age?
insane lore that I've never
No,
heard.
it's true. I
Yeah,
swear
what
to
age were
God.
you?
Current age for the last decade, I've been doing this. I've been riding around on the front of forklifts for my
I don't
job.
I don't go to Michigan too often, but is that what you guys use instead of Uber or something?
I do this for work sometimes.
Okay.
No,
As
you
part of
don't.
my
for
job.
fun, or
No, you
like-
don't.
I literally do. I stand up there and I film people while they drive them. And sometimes I get them to wave.
They go beep beep.
Trump's
It's part,
America, no OSHA.
it's part of
I guess.
when I go to companies and I film commercials for them, it's one of the shots that I get at companies. Is
Do they
people
make you
driving
wear like a
forklifts.
harness?
They don't. I just stand up there.
It's
I'm not wearing.
dangerous.
I'm not wearing shit. People tell me.
It's definitely not OSHA friendly, but fuck them.
Producer Paul, unharnessed.
You guys are going like one of those big warehouses like Amazon or some shit, and there's a bunch of guys are on the forklifts and they just go around back and forth going beep beep. They have to tell you every time they go into a new aisle. It's kind of
Love that.
soothing.
That's kind of fun. I like seeing people. You know what I like is vehicles. I like is in the airport when they have those beep beep cars roaming around, and it's usually someone driving like an old person around,
Yes.
talking about?
Yeah,
and
I
they
can't
go
wait.
fast.
I can't wait to get to that point in my life when I can just tell a person to drive me places.
Well,
I
what do
think
you? I
they
mean,
can
they
just
never
do it.
hit anyone.
You can
They
just
must hit people sometimes.
I've been
right?
almost whacked by a few of them, and by whacked I mean I think someone put a hit out on me to get run over by one of these immigrants driving a rich old white person to their gate.
It's like the number one cause of death from 18 to 35-year-old men.
It is. Which, shout out, I'm officially out of that demographic by 1 year now. Isn't that
Yay.
disgusting? Thank you, thank you,
Happy birthday.
thank you. Do you want to do something for my birthday? It's not for 9 months yet, but do you want to? I don't know. Do something.
Are you talking to me or just to
Yeah,
you?
you specifically.
Um,
You ever been to Port? You ever been to?
Yeah, it was a no from us.
Yeah. You ever been to Portland, Oregon, Jordan?
I've been to Portland once.
Yeah.
I went to a place that had old spaghetti.
Oh God, they had to shut that place down. I'm not going to tell you why.
It was very good. It was good old spaghetti, but it was old.
It was good old spaghetti, but it was old.
It was old stuff. They had a checkered floor. That's all I remember.
Okay. Also,
And
you're
then I
welcome. You're welcome for just repeating your funny line back at you.
You're good at that, Dan.
I am. That's one of my top comedy skills.
Hey, you know,
I hear
sometimes people you miss the joke
You hear something funny? You hear something. If you hear something, say something
Yeah.
about spaghetti.
about spaghetti being tainted.
I forget. It really, I think, was the oldest restaurant in Portland. I don't remember what it was called, and that's why I called it old. And then I think I went to the record store. I think because I was getting coffee or something.
That is such a Portland thing to do. Go to the record store when you get coffee, and then go food cart.
Ooh. And then I went and visited my conservative uncle's cousins.
Ooh.
Cool.
And they I guess the whatever he is to me, my fifth cousin or some shit.
Brother, yeah.
Yeah, my brother. He was the dude that stands on top of like the buildings when they're getting built. I don't know, this is the worst way to describe it. Like the construction lead of tall buildings. So all the pictures of him are just like standing on top of scaffolding, like
Oh God, he's sitting on a beam 100 feet up in the air eating lunch out of a metal lunch pail. One of those
And
guys.
like, I don't think I've ever been more scared of a man in my life.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
What is like, if you can do that and just have a normal conversation with me and like not blink and be fine,
That ain't right.
What's happening up there?
So is it one of those things where like they start the building, like the roof is the first thing they lay down and he stands on that, and then they build up from that and he just looks down and goes higher until it's a tall enough building?
He has to be the tallest point of all.
Yeah. And when he can look around and see mountains as far as the eye can see, he goes, okay, that's tall enough.
And then like to test it out right before they're done finishing the end of the building, they have like 12 to like 14 10-year-old boys go up there and sit with their legs dangling over, eating that out of their lunch pails, making sure it works.
Yeah.
So, that's good.
That's America, baby.
With all due respect to your brother that lives in this area, can I guess that when you visited him, was he like, oh, you didn't go downtown, did you?
Yeah, I think he said some shit like that. We went to a place that was like, I think we went to a place that was like outside Texas Roadhouse, but like if like, Texas Roadhouse I think is a fine restaurant. I think it's like Texas Roadhouse, but like if you mix that with like a Hardee's.
Ooh.
Or Carl's Jr. So
yeah. Thank you for giving both sides of the Hardee's issue, by the way.
I forget where you guys are at all the time.
Hardee's.
Yeah, they're in Hardee's, hardcore Hardee's. Actually, I mean, Marquette is so hardcore Hardee's. There was once 3 Hardee's in Marquette.
Are you saying this was like a drive-through steak kind of a place?
That's a perfect way to put it. It was like it felt like we ate inside like at like we had a waiter.
Yeah.
But it felt like being inside a Hardee's, like the aesthetic of the inside.
Were the chairs attached to the floor and they like swivel around?
I wish. That's awesome. That's like fucking old school Taco Bell shit. That's what I'm talking about. But no.
You sat down and ordered, but then they ask you to go eat it in your car in the parking lot. Yeah. But they're like, but don't leave. Just
well, like when
don't drive away.
I'm pretty sure they gave us bread and it was non-toasted straight white bread with butter.
Cool.
And I don't know if you want to judge a place on that, but I'm a trusted drunk boy.
Yeah. Well, BYOT, I guess.
Some country bumpkin cuisine.
I love that shit. That's where I was raised, but it's almost like a level worse than that.
Yeah. Sub bumpkin.
Sumpkin.
By the way, if I want to paint a picture with my words, we can let you go in a few minutes. We'll let you go on with your day, but I also wanted to say...
I'm just here, baby.
All right.
Don't leave the house.
Oh, no, I'm not going anywhere.
You guys free after this?
I am, yeah.
Cool.
I gotta go scrub Paul's toilet after this.
Jackie actually helps...
Euphemism?
Well, I guess it's... Yeah.
No, literal.
She cleans his office like a cleaning lady. Isn't that psycho?
I'm the janitor where he works.
As a friend, or does he pay you?
No, his boss pays me. We work for the same cool lady.
Oh.
It's partially based on friendship, though, isn't it?
He got me the job when the last lady died, so yeah.
So Paul's next in line?
Yeah.
She moved
He's like
on.
vice janitor.
Hell yeah.
Can I ask you a question, Jackie, or share a fun fact about you?
Sure.
That before you opened your own Country Bumpkin restaurant, which you currently are co-owner of.
Coner, yes.
Yeah, Coner. You were doing more. You were cleaning up, helping clean up more, right?
I had another janitorial gig at a haunted building in my town. But someone shit all over the floor, so I quit.
Last time I was on, we were talking about the little kids bullying you. I think.
Same job.
Oh, yeah.
Where they barked at me. Yeah.
And also, Jackie, the restaurant looks good. I want to go eat there.
Oh,
Thank you. Thank you.
It is good.
Yes.
It's I get very trapped very quickly because of my it's more like it's in my DNA to get tricked by food, but
yeah.
They just had a little health department scare because one of their spaghetti dishes there was kind of a problem with some bugs, I guess.
Don't say
one of the
that
customers
on the mic. It was a big bowl and it was one roach, okay?
The customer ended up eating it and not throwing it away, so They still have their A rating, but there was a.
Is that why that place closed in Portland, Dan? That old spaghetti place?
I didn't want to say, but yes. And that reminds me of that great Saturday Night Live Weekend Update joke Norm Macdonald did after the OJ acquittal, where he was like, "It's official, roaches and spaghetti is now legal in California."
And then?
And scene. No, wait. That's for all you SNL heads out there. I know you're listening.
Ben.
Hey, if you're a fan of HBD, you're a fan of SNL. I say it every day.
Same thing.
What else did I want to say? Birthdays? What's your... did we do the birthday book with you before, Jordan? I think we did.
We were going to do... I had
Okay.
a This Day in Fascism thing pulled up. I got a couple... Yeah,
Let's
on
hear
this
it.
day and...
This day in fascism,
1930
Elon Musk swung a big chainsaw around, cut his head off.
1932, this Austrian immigrant gets German citizenship.
Oh.
Ricky Snicky.
Adolf Hitler.
Yeah.
And then on this day in 1926,
Boo.
on this day in 1926, this man became Spain's youngest general at 33.
That's the blog you subscribe to?
Yes.
It's more of a
This
lifestyle.
is stormfront.com.
Okay, you guys name like
Shout
three other.
out.
Can you guys name three other Germans besides Adolf?
David Hassel. Wait.
Yeah,
What's the lady? Merkel.
Franz Kafka. And
Hans
Asperger's.
He might change his name to Franz Spaghetti.
DiGiorno.
Yeah.
Or
That's definitely Italian.
well,
Do you ever wake up?
I
You
knew
ever
a
lay
German
down as a
lady
man and
named-
then wake up as a roach in a... Anyway, sorry.
I knew a German lady named
Thank you.
Candy. She was a hairstylist.
the band Can.
I don't believe that's real. You guys, whatever sources you guys are using are bullshit.
Fair.
Hey, fuck you, man.
I don't get out of my house.
Hamburger.
Can you get out if you wanted to? Would you be able to?
We gotta talk to the hat about that one.
He got welded in by the government over COVID.
God damn it.
I was wearing too many masks.
That makes sense.
You ever get COVID, Jord? You ever get it, Jord?
I'm a legal COVID compliance officer, and I probably had COVID 8 times.
Nice.
While swabbing an 85-year-old man's nose.
That's where we're at.
Yeah.
Actually, you guys love celebrities. I've swabbed celebrity noses. We want to get into it.
Yeah, list them off,
Ooh,
please.
spill.
If you can say...
Who had the nastiest celebrity nose?
Ooh, that's a good question. Starting Cleveland Cavaliers guard Donovan Mitchell.
All right.
You heard it here first,
That's
folks.
That's the only person I had.
Oh.
He had a lot of snot. I guess if you're running around on the basketball field, you start to sweat and drip.
Sure.
Yeah.
No,
Probably
yeah.
some of those guys on Shaq's team, because I guess he's putting their stuff in his asshole.
What?
What?
The
Explain.
guys on Shaq's basketball team, he was like putting their mouth guards in his asshole and stuff.
Really?
That's just what you do. That's sports,
Can't
baby.
do that.
Yeah.
That's just locker room talk.
People
Or
are
locker
getting mad
room.
at Shaq for it. That's what, yeah, it's just locker room fun. That's just guy stuff.
Somebody peed in someone's Gatorade bottle my freshman year playing football.
Ew.
Maybe the meanest thing I've ever seen anyone do.
That's pretty goddamn mean.
Did you see the person take the tainted drink?
Tainted.
I mean, it's a big ass bottle of Gatorade. Well, wait.
How
There's
much
8
biscuit?
ounces of urine in here.
When
What?
you put enough Gatorade powder in there, it's probably fine.
Yeah. You neutralize it with further powder.
It's just warm.
Listeners, that's our household hint for the day. Thank you, Jordan, for letting us know that if you have urine in your Gatorade, neutralize it with further Gatorade powder. You can't go wrong.
Right. We got microplastics in us. Who cares if there's a little piss in your mouth?
That's
I
true.
don't. I don't have microplastics.
How'd you do that?
Macroplastics. I got the big stuff,
Straight
baby. Let me hit you with one more birthday. This is a comedian born on this day, 1965. His name rhymes with Garrett Mop. No, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I was just joking. I'm sorry for joking.
New bumper sticker.
Sorry for. No, comedy's legal again. Actually, did you guys know that? Anyway,
I
I'll
did
stop
see
quoting Elon Musk.
I
But
don't
will
think
I? I don't think I can. Dude. Like, God, like, what do you even say? Like, God damn.
He's such a fucking nerd too. I just want to kick his ass.
Oh, and like, I don't want to talk about him, think about, but I can't. I've been obsessed all week. I can't.
You do. I heard it the other pod where you did.
Thank
his
you.
voice. It was very good.
Thank you. I watched like
You know,
20
that's a-
minutes of his Joe Rogan interview to get.
Oh, dude, I'm fucking hooked with Bill Maher shit.
Oh no.
It's bad. I mean, I watch it for the sake of making fun of Bill Maher, but like, I watched the full. God damn, what was it? It was him and Army Hammer and him and
Hawk Tua.
oh, and who's the other Hawk 2 I watched.
So you're a member of the club, right?
Club Random.
Yeah.
Did you watch the stand-up special?
I don't know if I could stomach that one.
Oh man, I made it about halfway into it. It's great, man. Speaking of COVID, you want to hear some very relevant jokes? This was released about a month ago now, so
Well,
it's good.
I'm gonna take a bunch of edibles and then do that.
Please do.
Is he doing
Report
jokes
back.
where he's like, sometimes I see people driving alone in their car with a mask on, and I'm like, oh, really?
That's like a good one.
Yep.
They're real stinkers. Like he had Martin Short on doing Glick, and I love Glick and every
Yeah.
And I was really hard for him to find the line between him shitting on Bill Maher and being like earnestly himself. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what started me into the Maher cave.
Yeah, it's a cave. It's a purple cave. It kind of looks like the room Jackie's in, actually. Jackie's got kind of a Club
you.
Random vibe
He
going.
actually, Bill Maher designed my studio here.
A bunch of iPods around.
Yeah.
You're not
Bill Maher
joking,
he still uses an iPod, actually.
He fucking loves his iPod. It's insane.
I've got some Green Day on there. I've got...
Like Office Hours, they make fun of Bill Maher sometimes.
I know.
And I was waiting for the time before they got onto his iPod, because he talks about his iPod so fucking much. And then they finally, Nick made like a super cut, and I didn't see this clip, but he literally then went song by song, letter by letter, to explain to a younger person about how the alphabetical system in an iPod works. They're the funniest clip I've ever heard in my life, but that's where this guy thinks he's a political genius, and he just learned about alphabetical sorting of songs that I learned your iPod Shuffle in 2006 or some shit.
He's sitting in his basement after 5 whiskeys in an hour and just smoked a pack of Swisher Sweets, and he's showing Hawk Tua like C-E, Eagles, F, Foghat. He did Rock A to Z, dude.
Yeah.
Man, you're like not getting it. Is that you're not? It's not a joke. That is
all the way. Scroll down to the bottom. What do you see? A little ZZ Top? Yeah, that's right. If I want to listen to Tush, I know exactly where to find it. Pours another 6 ounces of bourbon. God damn it! What a fun world.
He's probably going to be like the next Democratic nominee for president. So.
Yeah, we need a sane voice.
Yeah, we need a sane, reasonable young person.
Mar 2028, a sane, reasonable young person.
With his hair slicked back, his fucking his ass grin. I hate it. So.
Okay. Well, he's got my vote. He really does. And I don't know. I think we might have to start wrapping it up, but
Oh, don't you guys do like who also died on this day? Do you guys not do that anymore? Is that too morbid?
We were gonna do.
sometimes.
Well, I don't even want to talk about this. P.T. Barnum's disgrace happened on this day in 1836. Showman P.T. Barnum's exhibits African American slave Joyce Heth, claiming she was the 161-year-old nursemaid to George Washington.
Oh.
But it turned out she was not 161 years old. And so he was disgraced.
P.T. Barnum still kicking?
I think so. Wait a minute, though.
Yes.
What was the
he
disgrace?
The disgrace was when they discovered that she
Her
was
age
not,
was
in
wrong.
fact, 161 years old.
Okay.
She was
Disgraced
just
in his own
old, but not
circus.
quite that old, because that's really, really, really old, and
Did they
older
keep
than
her
anyone
in the
ever has
zoo or
ever
whatever?
lived.
Oh.
No, that was a different guy. That was a man.
That's so
'Cause I-
bad.
Remember seeing that picture, and that's
Well, you
definitely
gotta-
a man.
You got a Diet Pepsi on your screen? Is that what that is?
This is
You-
producer Paul's disgrace. It's a Diet Mountain Dew.
This is my disgrace.
I got really excited for a second. I was about to give you a whole little bit about Diet Pepsi, but fucking Diet
Oh
Mountain Dew-
no, Dan's the
Diet Mountain
Pepsi
Dew.
guy of the show. I am more of the Mountain Dew guy. I'm kind of the more like fun, good times guy. Dan's the more like serious, like we got to do what's right for the economy. I'm like Pepsi guy.
My dad, when he goes into a restaurant, says, "You guys got Coke or Pepsi?" And if they say Pepsi, he goes, "Okay."
Jackie just
Girly.
drank Coca-Cola Original Taste on 100%
flavor,
recycled
dude.
bottle.
So, I'm just talking where I sit for real is if we're going pure, I'm talking no diet, no aspartame. Coca-Cola is where it's at.
For sure.
You go diet world, I want the aspartame. Pepsi is a little flowery. A little
Weird.
better.
All right.
I'm not gonna deny Diet Coke, but
I'll have to sit with that for a while.
I'm sorry. I have to have emergency diarrhea. Jordan, it was very good to see you. I actually have to go. And
wow.
to the two of you, I will be back. Jordan, it was very good to see you. And
Okay.
Are we
No,
coming-
leave it on.
I will
Leave it on.
disconnect.
We're coming
No,
with
I
you.
don't
Leave it
actually
on.
want you guys to see me go to the bathroom.
take
and
us
go
with
poop.
you.
I won't do that.
It looked like there was a little crumb of shit on his desk when he shit. Did you see that? It was like a crumb of shit, like rat shit.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So no Coke or Pepsi out of the equation. Is there another number one to you guys?
Probably like an orange soda.
Okay, got any favorites of that type?
I think Fanta. Sunkissed is all right, but I think Fanta is my favorite.
You guys know about Fanta?
Yeah, I know all about Fanta.
Jackie, you want to give what we just talked about? Mountain Diet on doing the racist soda, but
no.
Fanta, I'm pretty sure is the Nazi soda.
What?
Nice.
All right.
Very cool.
Jackie
I'll switch it up. I'll do Faygo. Let's do Faygo.
Well,
Faygo orange is kind of gross, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm with you. I was gonna say if Dan did like one more soda and it was equally as bad as the other two in regards to
Is there a good one? Aren't they
politically-
all like Nazis and
Hey, there's no
slave
ethical
guys?
there's no ethical consumption. Fanta-
Jones soda.
Exactly.
Jones soda is kind of like indie.
it's all blue?
gross though. Jones soda tastes like shit.
Yeah,
I'll be the first to say it.
Yeah, but it's got like a Harmony Korine sort of vibe.
for sure.
We're gonna have that movie come out in about 2 years about Jones Soda, the movie directed by Harmony Korine.
Yeah.
Wait, what
so-
happened with Fanta? I'm scared.
I'm pretty I didn't Google it, but I'm pretty sure that was made and funded by Nazis from the beginning.
They did
Joseph-
a good job. It's good. The grape is good. The strawberry's good. Wanna Fanta? Don't you wanna Fanta? That shit? That's
They wrote that
Nazis?
song.
Oh
That's-
my god.
Well, I mean, if Elon comes out drinking a Fanta, we all know as a group now what's up.
That's
My
a dog
singing
whistle.
neighbor just went down the road. You might be able to hear that in the recording.
I didn't hear it here, but wait, singing neighbor?
We have a guy who does speaker and sings. He walks around all day.
Kind of a good band name, Singing Neighbor.
Yeah.
Neighbor.
That's his band.
What was I gonna say?
For soda?
We never know.
Can I do my impression one more time before we wrap it up? Since we were talking about Nazis.
Yeah. Let's hear that.
I had an impression that I created
It's
earlier.
offensive,
I can probably.
so
Well, it's
beware.
not offensive at all.
Trigger
Actually.
warning.
Tell me your favorite soda though, but as the impression.
Hold on a second. Now I have to think about my favorite soda because I have to. This is going to be on the record.
Well, it would be Fanta if you're doing this impression.
Well,
I like a Fanta, you know. I like a Fanta. But the impression, the impression that fits too, because my
That was
impression.
Ellen DeGeneres. I knew it.
Where's my coffee? What was she? Because she yelled at people. I don't know. Hold on. This is. Hello. Oh, I'm home
She's
alone.
British.
Sorry.
That
This
she's
is. Well, she kind of looks British. Is that okay to say?
No, you can't say that.
The
You can't say
teeth.
that, Dave.
It's got little like beanie teeth.
Yeah, true. She has American Girl doll teeth.
Her wife's name is Portia, so she's British.
True.
Portia. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Portia, it's on YouTube. A 6-year-old girl drumming. We must get her on the show.
What is this? What is this bloke doing? They call it flossing.
This boy, he said, I love corn.
Portia, look at his YouTube. A lady was crushing grapes on the news, and she fell flat on her face.
If she was British, all that shit she did to be mean to people would be cool.
Yeah, it would just be her
Yeah.
normal
Yeah.
personality.
Exactly. We'd all be cool with it.
All right, I want to leave you with this. This is my impression. I did it earlier in the show, so listeners, if you liked it the first time, you don't have to rewind them and do it again. But we do have a rewind feature on this podcast. It's fully functional. You can go back 15 seconds. You can go back more if you. The impression is this is Paul McCartney at the Nuremberg trials. We were just following orders, you know. It's a dud. No one likes it. It's not funny.
I like it.
No, okay. I'm sorry. I'm a piece of shit. That wasn't that funny. Sorry.
Kill myself.
And while I do that, I will thank you for joining us again. If you have any
Thank you,
final thoughts.
Jordan.
Oh, wait, you should shout something out. You should shout
tell
out
us
things
all
you want
about
to shout
your
out.
projects. You got the banana guy and take it away,
Here's my fish
Jordan.
and chips box.
Hey, I'm starting. Well, my favorite soda, so you guys didn't ask me, is.
Sorry. We're
is-
self-centered as shit.
I know it's tamarind, Doritos.
Doritos.
Oh, Jackie doesn't even know what that
Okay.
is.
Yeah, I do. We have
Oh,
that.
You got it in Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I'll play some background music for you.
It's in the in the ethnic foods aisle, to be honest. To be frank,
Wow.
that's what they call it.
What am I promoting? Oh yeah, Dan play music first, then I can promote.
Wheels on the bus go round, round, round.
Go watch old episodes of the Ellen DeGeneres television show.
Yes, Queen.
I think it was called Ellen.
Oh,
It's our new theme song. Hold on a second.
Yo Banana Boy Entertainment, E&T.
yes.
We got a couple of new sketches coming out next month. We'll see.
You post this on YouTube.
Be on the YouTube. We'll be on Instagram. YPPENT.
Hell yeah.
Watch it. They're funny. They got funny people in it.
This is
Oh,
good.
go see Wyatt or the Alto Knights with Robert De Niro
Okay.
next month. I was health and safety officer #1.
Nice. Do you swap Rob?
Yes, I got swabbed Rob.
That's crazy.
Oh God, be short.
Oh boy.
Vanilla.
I love that song.
Thank you very much, Jordan.
Dan, you're pretty good.
That was me.
By ear too, if you can believe it.
Yeah, I picked it up by ear. All right. We got to go. I got to go to the bathroom.
All right, bye, friends.
Goodbye.
Bye,
Thank you,
Jordan.
Jordan. Oh no, the hat came off.
Oh fuck.
Our good luck has come to an end. God damn it.
Here you go.
Bruh.
Sorry, I meant to say.
Bruh.
Paul's going to be sick for a while, Jackie. Let's say your last words.
I would like to say thank you for listening to the Happy Birthday podcast. You can find us on .com as well as X, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, where you can pay $1 for bonus eps.
Reddit.com/r/HBDPOD. Last post is from like 9 months ago.
The worst website in the world, reddit.com. You can also email us, hbdpod@gmail.com. We also have a phone number you can call us at, which Dan's going to pull up right now.
The phone number is, and I forgot to do it at the...
Wait, hbdpod@gmail.com. If you have any ideas for sketches that you want us to do with you, or birthday questions, birthday ideas, birthday party invitations, you can send to hbdpod@gmail.com. Just communicate with us. We're lonely. We don't get any ads on there. It's just Patreon being like, oh, you lost another follower. Oh, someone wants a refund. So just let us know how we can just generally improve over life. And Dan, show me that fish and chips box, because that looks a lot like what Slapshot uses. Is it a styrofoam with a checker insert?
It's like paper-y cardboard.
We do styrofoam because we are in a non-progressive town. So
what
they
is that
like and then there's sauce on the lid. And they like the virtue signaling of, we don't give a fuck about the earth. And Dan has a metal fork. It looks like he stole a fork from the restaurant.
It's my home fork. And then there's this, like, it's like a horse ketchup. I didn't even use it. See?
All right, we'll catch you over in the afterbirth for bonus birthdays.
But I forgot the phone number that you said to say was,
just
and we actually got
it after.
No.
Bleep, right there. Insert it after, right there. I'll clap so you know where to put it. Because I didn't peek at any other point in the episode. I promise. I promise. I promise. I promise.
We actually have a message on our answering machine.
Oh, let's listen to it.
I'm not hooked up.
I'm hooked up. Send it to my iPad.
Okay, 1 second.
iPad at Jackie@eatslapshot.com.
And this one we will save for the patrons. You are not going to get to hear it, and you will find Jackie at home also if you want to look for Jackie.
I'm hungry. I just got hungry. I haven't eaten yet today.
Go get some food.
I don't have any. I don't have any food. I just have a naked bowl of salsa.
Well, we don't have that many challenges. We'll do like a 10-minute afterbirth episode.
And then what do I eat? You know what I did? I ate Taco Bell at midnight. That's why it satiated me for so long. Cantina chicken menu is busting, dude. It's busting. I'm like,
these nuts